Video Journal 11. How I think being a consumer has changed in the past 4 years, like technologically. Does it change the way that we get information, view it now? Overall, I'd say, like, yeah, obviously, but more so, like, you have to, I'd say, look at it from, like, different angles. Even 40 years ago, things weren't nearly as, like, processed as they are now. They didn't have as many ingredients and as many things in them that might just be, like, filler ingredients or, like, even bad for you. But they also didn't have to be as heavily regulated. So things could, slide through that nowadays never could in a million years. It's a little colder. I think that if you look at it from just like what's inside the product, just knowing that by itself, then yeah, it's improved better over the past 40 years. Now you can most things are required to list most, if not all of their ingredients. So you can just look on the back, and if you really want to spend the time, you can like Google, what is this? Is this good? Is this bad? Is it bad? But that's too time inefficient. And then even then, a lot of different things have a lot of different studies about them. So a lot of times there'll be like a chemical or a thing that's like one website will say that it's the best thing ever, and the website will say this is extremely bad for you long term. So you can either dig through the research and try and find, what has more or like what's more solid overall. But doing that for one thing is horrible. Doing that for like multiple, doing that for everything, impossible. So if there was a way to like accurately gauge how healthy things were, it'd be a multi-billion-dollar market. If there was just like an app or a product that you could scan and it, no bias, told you everything in there, good, bad, studies, all that, it'd be a pretty good business idea. But I think that it's gotten better, but at the same time, we're in the biggest age of misinformation of all time, because information is so widely spread. A lot of people, even they might not know it. They might hear something from somebody, or they might see something online, or watch a TikTok, or watch a YouTube video, and then they regurgitate that information, spitting it off as their own. And then somebody else hears that and like, oh, okay. And then the information they're getting from that person isn't accurate, and they're trying to spread that, and it's negative feedback loop. More misinformation is spread by more people. Or it could be, with malice, people put not all the ingredients in the back of their bottle, or they'll put like, trying to think of a good example. But I know that some influencers like to make energy drinks, and then they've been sued because somebody tested said energy drink and they said, hey, not only is this like already a bad drink, right? Just looking at it, looking at what's in there, there's actually more sugars in here than we thought, or than what they said on the bottle by like a good margin for all of the bottles, all the shipments that went out, they had more. So it's like, how do you even know? Maybe you do go through the effort, you go through the process, you look at the back of your drink, whatever. You're like, okay, you know what? I've decided I can drink this, and then lo and behold, study comes out or a video comes out. It's like, yeah, these people don't even tell the truth about what's on their bottle. It's gotten better, but it's also the biggest information age of like not truthfulness, just misinformation being spread. So a lot of times people don't even know what's necessarily good for their body. Like, if you're more obese, yes, doing more physical exercise and eating less carbs will help you. But if you cut out carbs entirely, you might lose more weight, but you're going to feel worse. Your energy levels are going to be lower, normally, unless this is just the perfect diet for you, just because it's our main source of energy. Yeah.